Unveiling Solomon's Forbidden Magic, the 72 Demons and the Mage King's Secrets. Part 1. Solomon's Ring. Unlocking the Mage King's power, the king who defied the veil of the invisible. Picture a king so powerful, he didn't just rule nations, but commanded forces from beyond. A man whose wisdom was so vast, he spoke with angels and controlled demons. Solomon, the wise king of the Bible, holds secrets few dare to explore. What if I told you he wasn't just a ruler but a supreme mage, bending the forces of the underworld with a single ring? Today, on Mystical Universe, we're unveiling the hidden truth about Solomon and the 72 demons he mastered, a knowledge so powerful it's been concealed for centuries. Are you ready to cross the veil and uncover what history tried to erase? Grab a notebook, take a deep breath, and join me on this mystical journey. What would you do if you had the power to control spiritual entities? Would you use it for wisdom, wealth, or power? Solomon's story challenges us to reflect. How far would you go to unravel the mysteries of the universe? In this first part, we'll dive into the legend of Solomon's Ring, explore forbidden grimoires, and reveal a spell and a ritual that echo the power of this Mage King. Get ready, because what comes next might change how you see the spiritual world. Solomon, the wise king or the supreme mage? Solomon's name echoes through the ages. In Judeo-Christian tradition, he's celebrated as Israel's wisest king, builder of the Grand Temple of Jerusalem. But beyond the Bible's pages, apocryphal texts and ancient grimoires like the Testament of Solomon, the Key of Solomon, and the Lemma or arsgoetia reveal a far more mysterious side. Solomon wasn't just a wise king, he was a master of the occult, a mage who wielded supernatural forces with unmatched skill. These texts claim Solomon commanded 72 powerful demons, each with specific abilities, attracting wealth, manipulating minds, healing ailments, or sparking conflicts. These spirits, listed in the arsgoetia, form a complex spiritual hierarchy with kings, dukes, princes, and knights of the underworld, each with its own magical sigil and purpose. But how did a mortal king achieve such a feat? The answer lies in a legendary artifact, the Ring of Solomon. Legend says this ring, engraved with the seal of God, was gifted to Solomon by an angel. With it, he could summon, interrogate, and control any spiritual entity. He used this power to build the Temple of Jerusalem and to probe the secrets of the cosmos, crafting magical sigils and writing enchantments that still captivate occultists today. Some say this ring still exists, hidden in esoteric orders or even the Vatican. Is it true? Or was Solomon's real power his divine connection, a balance of light and shadow few can achieve? This story stirs a deep curiosity. What if you could tap into that same power, not to control demons, but to unlock the mysteries of your own soul? Solomon teaches us that the true mage seeks not just power, but balance. In the next part, we'll dive deeper into the secrets of the 72 demons, forbidden spell, Solomon's seal of protection. Before engaging with any spiritual energy, protection is key. One of Solomon's most famous spells is the Seal of Protection, a magical talisman that creates a barrier against negative energies. You'll need a piece of virgin paper or parchment, a pen with black or red ink, a white candle, myrrh or sandalwood incense. Steps: light the candle and incense in a quiet space, preferably at night under a waxing moon. Draw the Seal of Solomon, a hexagram or six-pointed star, encircled on the paper. As you draw, visualize a white light enveloping you, shielding your energy. Say, "By the power of the divine seal, I invoke protection. Let no harmful force cross this circle. May Solomon's light guard me." Fold the paper and carry it with you, or place it under your pillow. This spell is simple yet potent, reflecting Solomon's wisdom in creating spiritual barriers. Use it with respect and clear intent. Forbidden ritual, the circle of containment for those seeking a deeper connection with the energies beyond. The circle of containment is a ritual inspired by Solomon's practices to ensure protection before spiritual work. You'll need coarse salt, 4 white candles, an athame or a clean pointed object if you don't have one, a white quartz or amethyst crystal, Steps, in a cleansed space. Trace a circle of salt on the floor, large enough to sit within. Place the 4 candles at the cardinal points north, south, east, west around the circle. Light the candles, starting with the north, and say, I invoke the strength of the 4 corners, the light that guards and protects. Hold the quartz or amethyst in the circle's center, visualizing a shield of light forming around you. Close the ritual by saying, may Solomon's circle protect me, and may only light enter this space. This ritual creates a sacred space, vital for serious spiritual practice. Use it humbly, as disrespect can attract unwanted energies. What did you think of Solomon's ring? Do you believe he truly controlled demons? Or is it just a legend? Comment below. Believe in Solomon-esque magic, or this is too dangerous to touch. Like the video, subscribe to Mystical Universe, and hit the bell to catch the next part, where we'll dive deeper into the secrets of the 72 demons. Part 2. The 72 Demons, Unveiling Their Secrets and Powers. Welcome back to Mystical Universe. If you're here, Solomon's story has sparked something in you, a curiosity, maybe a chill, about what lies beyond the visible. In Part 1, we explored the Ring of Solomon, a legendary artifact that gave him power over the unseen. Now, we're diving into the heart of the mystery. Who are the 72 demons he commanded? These beings, listed in the arsgoetia, aren't just figures from ancient tales. They represent archetypal forces that, some occultists say, still influence the world. Ever felt an unexplained void? Or a sudden inspiration from nowhere? Maybe these demons are closer than you think. In this part, we'll explore the hierarchy of the 72 demons, their unique powers, and the dangers of getting too close. Plus, I'll share a forbidden spell for wisdom and a powerful ritual for spiritual purification, both inspired by Solomon's practices. Let's unveil what's been hidden for centuries, but with respect and awareness, because balance is key when dealing with the invisible. The hierarchy of the 72 demons. The arsgoetia, part of the Lemegeton or Lesser Key of Solomon, lists 72 demons forming a spiritual court. Each has a name, a unique sigil, a symbolic appearance, and a specific domain. They're not just monsters as Hollywood portrays. They're complex entities with powers ranging from granting wealth to revealing cosmic secrets. Here are some key figures. Baal, the first king, master of invisibility, appearing as a cat, toad, or man with a hoarse voice. He can make someone unseen or teach stealth. Payman, a loyal but demanding demon, appearing as a crowned man on a camel. He grants wisdom, knowledge of arts and sciences, and can sway minds. Asmodeus, known for power over pleasure and lust, he's both a seducer and a strategist. His energy is intense and risky. Bur, a spiritual healer, appearing as a wheel with legs. He teaches about herbs, healing, and natural philosophy. Astaroth, a fallen angel revealing past and future secrets. His energy is seductive but deceptive. Belial, one of the most dangerous, granting success and power at a steep cost, often tied to the soul or morals. Each demon has a unique sigil, an ideal astrological day for invocation like Monday for Baal, under Mars' influence, and a purpose. But beware, these beings aren't servants who obey blindly. They demand respect, and mistakes can bring serious consequences. Solomon, per the texts, mastered these entities using magical circles, divine names, and perfect spiritual balance. He didn't just control them, he questioned them, gaining universal secrets that made him the wisest king. What does this mean for us today? Are these demons real or metaphors for our inner desires and fears? In the next part, we'll explore how Solomon wielded these powers and how you can draw safe inspiration from them. Forbidden spell, the call of Payman's wisdom, inspired by Payman, known for granting wisdom. This spell is for those seeking mental clarity or deep answers. Use it cautiously, as Payman's energy is intense. You'll need a blue candle for wisdom, a small mirror, lavender or frankincense incense, paper with Payman's sigil, draw it from a reliable source. Steps, on a full moon night, light the candle and incense in a quiet space. Place the mirror before you and the sigil beside the candle. Look into the mirror and say, Payman, Spirit of Wisdom, illuminate my mind with truth. Let the light of knowledge guide my path. Close your eyes, visualizing a blue light entering your mind, bringing clarity. Burn the sigil in the candle's flame safely, and keep the ashes in a pouch as an amulet. This spell doesn't summon Payman, but connects you to wisdom's energy. Use it only with pure intent, as vanity can invite confusion. Forbidden ritual, purification of the inner temple. Before any spiritual practice, cleansing your energy is crucial. This ritual, inspired by the Key of Solomon, purifies your aura. You'll need a bowl of water, rue or rosemary leaves, a white candle, a clear quartz crystal. Steps: fill the bowl with water and add the rue or rosemary leaves. Light the candle and place the crystal beside the bowl. Dip your hands in the water and say, by the divine light that guided Solomon, I purify my body and soul. Let all dense energy dissolve. Wash your face and hands with the water, visualizing a white light cleansing your aura. End by saying, may my inner temple be pure and protected. This ritual safely prepares your spiritual space, reflecting Solomon's wisdom in maintaining balance. In the next part, we'll explore how he controlled these demons and the risks of replicating his magic. Part 3. Mastering the Unseen. Solomon's magical methods. Ever felt the weight of a secret too big for you? Something that draws you in, but also scares you. On Mystical Universe, we're unraveling Solomon's hidden story, the Mage King who commanded 72 demons with power that defies imagination. In the last part, we met the arsgoetia demons and their unique abilities. Now, we'll dive into the how. How did Solomon, immortal, bend these supernatural forces? The answer isn't just in his ring, but in his ability to balance light and shadow, a secret still inspiring occultists today. Get ready for a spell and ritual echoing that wisdom, but beware, the mage's path demands respect and discipline. Ready to peel back another layer of the veil? Solomon wasn't just a wise king, he was a master of ceremonial magic, understanding that true power comes from divine alignment. His methods, detailed in grimoires like the Key of Solomon and Testament of Solomon, are a roadmap for safely exploring the unseen. What does this mean for you? Can studying Solomon help you find balance in your spiritual journey? In this part, we'll uncover how he controlled the demons, the secrets of his magic, and the dangers awaiting those who tread his path unprepared. The magic of Solomon, control and balance. Ancient texts say Solomon mastered the 72 demons through spiritual tools and inner discipline. He didn't just summon them, he compelled their obedience, balancing authority with humility. Here are his practices' pillars. Magical circles. Solomon drew containment circles on the ground, often with salt, chalk, or metals like gold and silver. These circles acted as spiritual barriers, protecting the mage and limiting the demon's power. Divine names. He used God's names, like the Tetragrammaton U, to invoke protection and authority. These names were key to aligning his magic with divine light. Magical sigils. Each demon had a unique sigil, drawn on specific metals like copper for Asmodeus or silver for Bur. These sigils were used to call and control the entity. Symbolic sacrifices. Instead of blood offerings, Solomon used incense, herbs, and prayers as payment for the demon's obedience. Solomon's secret was never letting ego take over. He knew invoking such powerful forces without spiritual preparation could lead to obsession or destruction. So, before any ritual, he purified himself with fasts, prayers, and ritual baths, aligning with divine energy. This balance of light and shadow made him unique. He didn't fear the demons, but never underestimated them. Modern occultists adapt these methods, using protective circles, meditations, and banishings like the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram for safety. But the texts warn, without balance, Goetic magic can lead to spiritual obsession, mental instability, or astral disturbances like nightmares. Solomon teaches that true power lies not in dominating others, but in mastering yourself. Forbidden spell. Astaroth's clarity enchantment. Inspired by Astaroth, Known for revealing past and future secrets, this spell brings clarity to tough decisions. You'll need a purple candle for intuition, a hand mirror, jasmine or sandalwood incense, paper with Astaroth sigil. Research the correct design. Steps: on a waning moon night, light the candle and incense in a quiet space. Place the mirror before you and the sigil under the candle. Look into the mirror and say, Astaroth, guardian of secrets, reveal the hidden truth to me. Let my mind see with clarity. Visualize a purple light enveloping your head, dissolving doubts. Burn the sigil safely and scatter the ashes to the wind, symbolizing confusion's release. This spell taps into intuitive energy, but requires humility. Use it only for genuine answers, not idle curiosity. Forbidden ritual: the banishing of the sacred fire. Inspired by Solomon's purification practices, this ritual cleanses negative energies after spiritual work. You'll need a red candle, coarse salt, a small fireproof cauldron or container, dried bay leaves. Steps: trace a circle of salt around you, the red candle in the circle's center. Place the bay leaves in the cauldron and ignite them carefully with the candle's flame. As the leaves burn, say, by the sacred fire and Solomon's light, I banish all energy that doesn't belong to me. Visualize the fire purifying your space, burning away negativity. This ritual is potent for closing spiritual practices, ensuring no unwanted energies linger. In the next part, we'll explore Solomon's grimoires and how to use them wisely. What did you think of Solomon's methods? Would you dare use a magical circle like he did? Comment below and share your thoughts. Like the video, subscribe to Mystical Universe, and hit the bell for the next part, where we'll reveal the secrets of the forbidden grimoires. Part 4: Forbidden Grimoires, the lasting legacy of Solomon and their power. Today, you've made it this far, crossing the veil with us on Mystical Universe. That means something inside you is seeking answers, maybe even a call to explore the unknown. In this final part, we'll unveil Solomon's ultimate legacy, the forbidden grimoires that hold his secrets. These books, hidden for centuries, are more than relics. They're portals to the power Solomon wielded. But can this knowledge be used today? And more importantly, are you ready to carry its weight? Get ready to discover the texts that defied religions, inspired mages, and still captivate the occult world. Let us close this journey with an invitation to reflect. What would you do with Solomon's power? In this part, we'll explore the three main grimoires linked to Solomon, the risks of Goetic magic, and how modern occultists adapt these practices. Plus, I'll share a final spell and ritual, inspired by Solomon's legacy, to connect with your inner light. But beware, the mage's path is for the brave, those seeking self-discovery above all. Solomon's grimoires, portals of forbidden knowledge. Solomon's grimoires are treasures of occultism, guarded by esoteric orders and denied by the church for centuries. Yet, they survived, circulating in coded versions and inspiring practitioners today. The three main ones are Key of Solomon Clavicula Salomonis, a guide to ceremonial magic, focusing on protection, purification, and divine connection. It teaches how to draw magical circles, consecrate tools, and invoke angels to balance spiritual energies. Lesser Key Lemegeton Arsgoetia, the most famous, detailing the 72 demons, their sigils, hierarchies, and invocation methods. It's a practical but dangerous manual for those engaging with these entities. Testament of Solomon, an apocryphal text narrating Solomon's experiences with the demons, including dialogues and stories about using his ring to build the Temple of Jerusalem. These grimoires aren't just books, they're maps for navigating the spiritual realm. They teach that true magic requires preparation, clear intent, and respect for unseen forces. Modern occultists swear by their efficacy, but warn, without discipline, Goetic magic can lead to spiritual obsession, energy loss, or astral disturbances like nightmares. Solomon knew this, starting his practices with prayers and purifications, a reminder that balance is key. Today, serious Goetic practitioners follow strict protocols, using banishings like the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram, meditating before invocations, and never working from vanity. Solomon's legacy isn't about mastering demons, but mastering yourself, using magic for self-discovery and transformation. Are you ready to explore this path with his wisdom? Forbidden Spell, Baal's Prosperity Amulet. Inspired by Baal, master of invisibility and strategy, this spell attracts prosperity and opportunities. You'll need a gold coin or any gold-colored object, a green candle for abundance, cinnamon incense, paper with Baal's sigil. Steps: on a Sunday morning, light the candle and incense. Place the coin beside the sigil and candle. Say, Baal, King of Strategy, open the paths to prosperity. Let abundance's doors swing wide for me. Visualize a golden light enveloping the coin, drawing opportunities. Carry the coin as a prosperity amulet. This spell safely channels abundance energy, but requires gratitude, not greed. Forbidden Ritual, the Invocation of Solomon's Light. Inspired by Solomon's practices, this ritual strengthens your divine connection, bringing protection and clarity. You'll need a white candle, a glass of water, a rose quartz crystal, coarse salt. Steps: trace a circle of salt around you. Lit the candle and place the water and crystal before you. Say, by the light that guided Solomon, invoke divine protection. May my soul align with truth and peace. Drink the water slowly, visualizing a white light filling your body. End by thanking and keeping the crystal as a talisman. This ritual powerfully closes spiritual practices, reinforcing your divine connection. What did you think of Solomon's legacy? Did you know about the 72 demons or the forbidden grimoires? Comment below and share your experience. Like the video, subscribe to Mystical Universe, and hit the bell for more mystical content. Your journey is just beginning. Disclaimer: our content is an educational, entertainment, and historical research work based on archaeological and cultural sources. We do not encourage the practice of rituals, spiritual activities, or any actions that may compromise your or others' safety or well-being.